Hi everyone, this is Alex from Akasha. Today, I would love to welcome you to a class. It's like a morning stretch. So it's a yoga class that mainly incorporates stretching, warming up the body, maybe you have a workout later, maybe you're just going to be sitting at work. So this is a nice way to get up in the morning. It's about 20-25 minutes in which mainly we just focus on trying to move, manipulate the joints here and there, as well as to stretch the body in an easy, relatively beginner-friendly fashion. So all you really need is your mat. For a few things, you might want a blanket or a block. Let's get started. Alright, let's come to the front of our mats. You can relax or close the eyes, become aware of your feet. As you may just be waking up in the morning, now's a great time. Perhaps silence in your room. Just become aware of yourself, standing there, breathing your natural breath. Natural inhales, natural exhales. The way your body may sway gently from side to side as you find balance here. Now on your next exhale, place your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your belly. All we're going to do here is going to breathe deeply into the lower belly, up towards the chest, and slowly out. So really deep in your breath. Really expand the lungs, expand the rib cage. Long, slow breaths in, long, slow exhales out. And on your next exhale, bring palms to touch at heart center. Deeply breathe. Setting an intention for yourself for this morning is more than welcome. After you set that promise, set that intention, slowly lifting up your chin, and nice and slow, exhale, lower the hands back down. Inhale, circle arms out and above the head, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhaling again, circling the arms out and above the head, palms to touch. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Inhaling again, circle arms out and above the head. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Deep breath in, long exhale out. You're going to separate the feet about as wide as your hips. Inhale, circle arms out and above the head. Now you're going to grab your left wrist with your right hand and slowly lean to your right. Pushing the left hip to the left. And then inhale, coming back to center, switching hands. The left hand grabs the right wrist. Slowly lean to your left. Inhaling, let's come back to center. Exhale, lower the hands by your side again. Let's bring our feet about 1 fist distance apart. Interlace the fingers behind you. Try to keep the wrist close, bringing the shoulder blades to kiss. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, let's round the spine. Relax the arms. We'll keep them together. Inhaling, roll the shoulders back. Exhaling again, round. Keeping the hands interlaced. Inhaling again, lift. And exhaling, round. Slowly relax your hands again, letting them go from each other. Separating the feet about mat distance apart. From here, micro bend the knees. Place your hands, fingertips facing down on your sacrum. On the inhale, bringing the hips forward, slowly lift the chest up and back a little. Be gentle with yourself. Exhaling, rounding your spine, swan diving over your legs. Allow the hands to slide down your legs on towards the ground. You may or may not reach, but keep a micro bend in your knees. You can grab opposite elbows here. Swing gently from side to side. You can nod your head yes, no, maybe. Just become aware of your body and how it feels this morning. Alright. Letting go of opposite elbows, placing hands towards the ground, bringing the feet about 1 fist distance apart. Place your hands on your shins. Push against the shins, extending the spine, flat back, deep breath in, and exhale, forward fold. Again, keep a micro bend in the knees, belly and chest contact to the thigh. Inhaling again, circle arms out and above the head, palms to touch. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Release the hands by your side. Place your hands on your hips. We're going to shift the weight onto our left foot a little, bringing your right heel off the ground. Keeping your hips as level as you can, and then place the right heel back on the ground. Other side, the left heel comes gently off the ground, and then the left heel back down. And then the right heel up. And slowly, if you can, bringing the right knee off the ground. And then the right foot back to the ground. Other side, so lifting the left heel off the ground if that feels good, raising the left knee up. And then returning the left foot to the ground. Now again, we'll place our hands, fingertips facing down, elbows trying to touch each other. Lift the chest, inhale. Exhaling round, bringing the elbows out. Inhale, lift the chest. Bring the elbows to touch if you can. Exhaling, bring the elbows wide, rounding the spine. Inhaling again, lift. And exhaling, coming back to neutral. From here, we're going to bring our feet close to touch. Maybe the ankles a little bit separated. On the exhale, we're going to bend our knees rather deeply, sending the hips back, the knees behind the toes, and then extend the arms to the side. Chair pose. Arms beside the ears, but keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep the fingertips extended long towards the ceiling. And deeply breathe. On your exhale, forward fold. On your next inhale, flat back. Extending the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Good. On your next inhale, we're going to bend our knees, chair pose again. Extending the arms by the ears, but keep the shoulders as relaxed as you can. Knees behind the toes, most of the weight's on the heels. Deeply breathe. Exhale, forward fold. On your next inhale, flat back. Exhale. Forward fold. This time, we're going to lower ourselves, bending the knees, raise the heels off the ground if you need, finding a bit of a squat. You can extend your arms forward for better balance, or you could hug opposite elbows around your knees. Again, you're sending the heels gently towards the ground if they're not there already. You're squeezing the belly and the chest towards the thighs, deeply breathing. Your next exhale, we're going to lower down completely. So find the floor, use your hands if you need to, send the hips to the ground. From here, hands behind you, feet about as wide as your mat, fingertips face forward. On your exhale, lower both knees to the right of your mat, towards the ground. Now the inside knee comes up first, so the left knee, opening up the knees as wide as you can, then drag the right knee over to your left. Other side, the right knee comes up first this time. Separate the knees super wide, then the left knee comes over to your right. Flossing out the hips a little bit here. Inhale, left knee comes up. Separate knees wide. Exhale, right knee drags over to the left. Inhale, right knee comes up. Separating knees wide. Exhale, both knees over to your right. And inhale, the left knee comes up first, dragging up the right as you separate knees wide, and then both knees over to your left. Inhale, let's come back up to center. We're going to bring our feet about as wide as our hips, hands gently on the ground. Inhale, try to lift your hips up, and maybe send the crown of the head back. Deeply breathe, lifting. Long exhale, lowering. Send the hips back down towards your hands. And from here, the hips begin by your hands. The hands just behind the hips. The feet are together, and then slowly begin to slide your hips towards towards your feet. So your feet are together, you're walking your feet further away from your hips, and with every inhale, walking the hips closer and closer towards your feet and away from your hands. Until you start feeling the stretch around your chest and around your shoulders. Once you feel enough of a stretch, extend your legs, keep them nice and long, and breathe here. Really try to send the breath up into the chest. Nice, long, slow exhales. Deep inhales. On your next exhale, just rebend your knees. Bring the feet close to your hips, and then inhale, send the hips back towards your hands. Relax here for a moment. Separate the feet about as wide as your hips, and then exhale, lower both knees to your right. Bring the knees into about a bit of a running man position, about 90 degrees, and then bring your left hand to the right, turning the body towards the back of your mat. Now that might be enough of a twist, enough of a stretch. Or perhaps you like to walk the hands further towards the back of your mat, and maybe finding yourself to lay down using your hands as a pillow. Deeply breathe into the twist. Long, slow breaths. Returning to your intention if you set one in the beginning of class. Deeply breathing. On your next inhale, slowly walk the hands back towards your body. Return the left hand towards the left side of your body, and return the knees back up. Repositioning yourself in case your hips shifted, and dropping the knees to your left, creating that running man formation about 90 degrees on each leg. Bring the right hand to your left, slowly twisting towards your left, facing the back of your mat. Then inhale, you could walk your hands forward, come onto your forearms, or create a pillow with your hands, rest the head. Again, deeply breathing. Awakening the organs as you take this twist, bringing oxygen to nourish them. And a twist to squeeze out any toxins. On your next inhale, walking the hands back, nice and slow. Bringing the knees back to center. And slowly extending the legs, nice and long. Bring your forearms to the ground, point your toes, press into the forearms, puff up the chest, lean the head back. Feeling the stretch around the chin, around the neck, maybe around the chest. And pressing into the forearms, lift the head, look at your toes, and then slowly lower your body completely to your mat. Turn the head gently from side to side. And slowly begin to bend your knees. Feet are flat, coming as close as you can to your hips. Maybe your fingertips can graze your heels, maybe not. Pressing into the feet, slowly lift the chest and lift the hips. Welcome to interlace your fingers behind you and roll the shoulders in tightly. Deeply breathe here. Stretching out these parts of the body that may be either overused or underutilized throughout the day. Nourishing yourself, revitalizing yourself. On your next exhale, slowly lower down the hips, lower down the back, and just bring your knees in. Rock gently from side to side. And lift the legs up to the sky and just separate the legs wide as you can. You can bring your hands to your inner or outer thighs and just rotate the ankles in one direction and then the other. Gently inhale, bring the feet up to touch. Exhale, bend the knees. Each hand grabs a knee and just rotate the knees in opposite circles, opposite directions. Again, flossing out the hips. Making sure that you reverse direction. Creating opposite circles in the opposite direction that you did last. Deeply breathing, still trying to synchronize your breath with your movement. Hugging the knees in. Keep your right knee bent, extend the left leg long to the ground. With your left hand on your right knee, extend your right arm to the side and just take a twist. So the right knee drops over to the left side. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed as you gaze over your right shoulder and breathe. No tension in the neck. No pushing or forcing. deeply breathe. Inhale, let's return to center, bringing the right knee back to center, hugging the right knee in, and then exhale, bend the left knee in as well. Keep the left knee bent, extend the right leg long to the ground, extend the right hand is on your left knee, exhale, take the twist. Your left arm extends to the left. Again, keep the shoulders glued to the ground. The left knee doesn't need to touch the ground, or the right. Try to send the left hip away from your ribs, pushing that away as you deeply breathe. On your next inhale, gently bringing the left knee up back to center. And then slowly letting the left leg go, extending the left leg long. And then we're going to find our final relaxation pose. So the legs are at a comfortable distance. Deep breath in through the mouth, exhale. Palms are relaxed, facing up at a comfortable distance by your side. The facial muscles relax. The eyes gently close or simply relax. Give every part of your body a bit of permission to let go, rejuvenate, prepare for the day. It doesn't need any of your help. It's rejuvenating slowly on its own. Deep breath in, and on your exhale, begin to wiggle fingers and toes, turning the head gently from side to side. Welcome to give yourself a little morning stretch, pointing toes, reaching arms up and overhead. A deep breath in, through the mouth, exhale. Softly and slowly, begin to bend your knees. Roll gently over to your right side, taking your time, as though there's nothing to do and nowhere to go. And using the help of your left palm, slowly inhale to press your way up. Find any comfortable seat on your mat. Any direction, just allow your palms to face up, your spine to be long, the shoulders relax. Coming to awareness of that internal scenery as you keep the eyes closed and focus on your breath. On your next exhale, bringing palms to touch at heart center. A deep breath in. On your exhale, bow your chin to your heart, taking a moment to acknowledge yourself and all you do on and off your mat, remembering that within you is its own light, a guide, a teacher, and a friend. May love surround you, may joy surround you, and may peace surround you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this class, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.